Hello there, beautiful Cancerian energies. Welcome to my Tarot Nook. I hope all is good and well with you. Thank you for joining me today. I sincerely love and appreciate you all so much, and I'm sending everyone positive thoughts and positive vibes and energy. This is a general love reading for you, Cancer. Love messages for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising energies. Okay, so we'll see what's going on with you and what the universe wants you to hear right now in terms of love, what your higher self wants you to hear, or what the person that's pulling in on your energy wants you to know or hear. All right, so who is here and what's going on and what's the energy for you right now? There's a win-win outcome here for you in terms of a relationship of meaningful relationship to you. There's going to be some sort of a compromise, meeting in the middle of the road. That could mean many things. We do see the scales here, so it could be justice wise, it could be fairness wise, it could be law wise, or it could just be expectations and changes or whatever it is. But there's going to be a win-win outcome, something that's going to work for everybody involved. All right, and you and your loved ones are safe. Wow, look at that, new moon in Cancer. So you're taken care of, whether it's a relationship situation that has separated or a relationship that's dealing with some changes and obstacles. There's a sense of safety here. Okay, so whether you're worried about, like, I don't know if you have children together or if like things are going to be okay, things are going to be okay, you'll be fine, everybody's going to be fine. Whatever relationship, whatever is shadowing the relationship, whatever is an obstacle or in the way of the relationship, it'll be based on the relationship, but no impact to anybody's safety or well-being, which is always a good thing, you know. All right, let's see what angel messages are here for you in terms of love and romance. This could be about anything upcoming in the future, predictions, or present or past. We'll just see what they want us to know that you need to hear right now. So we are working with a soulmate connection here. So could be something here that needs kind of like practical approach. Okay, something that's like viable, doable, achievable. All right, having a real talk here, having some type of a compromise, reaching some type of an agreement or plan about something. All right, we've got a new love also here, so there could be a revisiting of a past situation or an ending that needs to kind of be revisited here. Or we could just be meeting our new soulmate here, entering while we're ending a certain phase on the side. But it feels like it might be a reconciliation. So just could be that for a lot of you, Cancer. Reconciliation could just literally just be like a heart-to-heart conversation where it would be a win-win outcome. So there'll be a positive, right? And then we've got release your ex. So some of you here, you know, you may need to have like a heart-to-heart conversation with your ex. Well, some of you truly at the spiritual realm, if some of you have done that in the past, you know what I'm talking about. Others of you, just a face-to-face conversation, set some expectations and boundaries or standards or understanding. So there's going to be some type of a engaging conversation here or activity that needs to take place. Let's see what else is here for you. What other love messages are here for Cancer? What other love messages are here for Cancer? Past person, new person, current person. All right, soulmate, spiritual. What do we need to know? Feels like time is working against somebody here. It's based on the outcome. These two cards literally showed up for Aquarius, not in the same spot. This was here and this was here. But I'm not sure if you're involved with an Aquarius, I guess. So you're dealing with an energy that's a soulmate energy, that's a soulmate connection. So if there's a distance, if there's a breakup, if there's a separation, if there's ghosting, if there's anything that's putting a barrier between the two of you, I feel like this person wants you to hear or know that, you know, they feel like if I was to be them, channeling them, I feel like they would say something like, you know, this is not like the end, or even if this is some type of end, this is not the final end, you know, like if we're changing something in our lives or if we're separated for whatever reason, it's not it's a recognized separation, it's respected, but it's not something that I feel like they truly believe it's not like truly separated, you know, you're never going to be like detached from each other's feelings or energy, like very connected. Time could be playing a factor here for some of you. you know, decisions have been made, things have been in motion, and maybe a little too late to change somebody's mind about something, and that's kind of eating at their thoughts as well. Okay, yeah, there could be some type of a third party involvement, all right? Things got in the way of the two of you here, it feels like, and they're acknowledging that. They want you to know that they're aware of that. They accept it, okay? Part of like an acceptance, part of the kind of closure or the healing necessary to kind of move on or move away from like something that is no longer, you know, positive in our lives. All right, we have a missed opportunity. Think of this relationship and situation as a missed opportunity at this time. I really feel like energetically they feel inseparable from you. It could be somebody that's trying to respect your wishes and staying away, but they're worried that they're going to run out of time. All right, but there's influences around this situation that could have caused a disruption for the two of you. Some of you, their ego could have played a role as well. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. So it was kind of like almost too late, or it might have been too late, you know. It is too late for some of you, for this person. They feel like time has passed now to repair something. But in their core, I feel like they believe that you two are inseparable, you know. I have been cold all day. I live in the desert, which I guess the temperature drops, I guess, crazier, even though we don't have snow. I am triple bundled up and I'm still cold. And I made some green tea, hot green tea matcha with like some milk, and I'm still freezing. And I'm not turning on the freaking heater. I will not turn the heater on. No. Okay. So, deeply regretful energy coming in through here. All right. Could have been some type of a secret. All right, they may have had an affair or secretively have been either reconnecting with a past or a karmic of their own that they're kind of dealing with or healing from as well. Something here was very disrupted, and I feel like they're like in a place where they understand how they betrayed your trust, your loyalty. Okay, they do. But things I feel like seemed like for them, it just feels like like it may have been like in their mind, like things to them while the relationship was on, or it was in a phase that they believed like it was truly ending. So they could have acted out of like, it's not an excuse, but they could have just seen something like the signs and they were just kind of going about, like there could have been some type of serious separation, and they handled it in a way that kind of made things even worse in terms of, it's like, how could you kind of a feeling. And I feel like they're very remorseful about that. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that's really lying to themselves about some things rather than facing them head on. So I feel like they're trying to convince themselves like, you know, perhaps, you know, this is meant to be, or it was just not ever. But deep down inside, it feels like they're really stuck on your energy, unable to shift from it. We might have a Pisces here. This might be a Pisces person or have Pisces in their charts. I feel like they're kind of in a place where they're very, 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 very kind of anxious right now. Could have been going through some tough times themselves through a period where they really weren't using their best judgment, and it's really just as truly as truthful as that. But they could be personally going through a difficult period in their life. Okay, we do have a past karmic here. So this is something karmically taking place. Okay, but this feels like the final stretch in your karmic experience with this person. So for you and this person right now, whatever pain is there, whatever scars are there, it feels like it's stuck there. Like it doesn't really feel like those wounds will heal. It's just that deep. Okay, that deep. Or I guess in some cases, I don't know if you can. Oh, mine is actually finally gone. I used to have a scar. It was here for like 9 years. I was always wondering, is it ever gonna? Oh no, there it is. So some things, you know, it'll just gonna feel like that. And the scar will just be there ever. It's like permanent. They will never be erased. No matter how much of a compromise or things get better, some things just hurt, you know. And it feels like they're understanding that, they're feeling that, and they want you to know that they're aware of that. Okay. What they want right now is the Magician. How they feel is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, we also have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, the Strength card. We also have the Devil, and this card just showed up in this position for Aquarius as well. right. So I feel like one of the things that they really want is a fresh start. I feel like they want to communicate with positive intentions. They have positive desires for the relationship. I mean, it may be too late, but it's really kind of like what they want. It depends where, how much of a door you're leaving open for them. But on their mind, they're really trying to manifest the right things. They know that they really screwed up, but they want to make things right. They want to correct something. I feel like their ego here is really kind of pushing them towards more like, it's like destroying the illusions of like what they thought was important, and now they're finding more value or more meaning to what's important, versus how they've seen things in the past. Okay, but I feel like there's a desire to commit to you in some way, somehow, or they would like some kind of a reassuring commitment from you. Okay, like promise we'll keep in touch, promise we can chat, promise you don't just disappear from me, promise something like that. It's what they want. All right. So the Ace of Cups here, I feel like they really messed it up, okay, is what they realized. They really messed up this love relationship they had with you, due to cheating, due to lying, due to withholding, due to kind of feeling temptations by other people or other things, whatever it is that they're attached to, whatever their addictions calls out for. All right, so it's just like this is somebody that's held you back, and I feel like they're really kind of sad to let you go or having to release you. They don't want to release you, but they don't want to trap you and they don't want to keep you stuck. All right, and so it feels like they're really kind of in their feelings about that with the Ace of Cups a lot. They think about it a lot. They're ridiculously messed up. I feel like they're, you know, it's not even about the looks, but the way they're attracted to you. It's like, how could they do something like that is what they realize now. Like they're devastated, but it's like more from an emotional place. It's not like destructive. It's more like absolutely hurting. All right. Well, you know, it's what they get, kind of, right? If this is kind of holding out for you, it's what they get. But I feel like, you know, they want to mend fences terribly, terribly. So they want to fix what's broken right now. Communication. Exactly. I feel like promise you'll talk to me. Promise we'll keep in touch. Like, don't disappear on me. Don't, whatever. It's really what they want. It's really what they're manifesting. It's how they're feeling. They're in their thoughts very much so here. They're really into the relationship emotions of things. All right. The Two of Pentacles here, it's really tough because, you know, they juggled and they weren't able to prioritize things. Things right now, I feel like they feel hurt. They feel hurt that they've hurt you, so they're kind of struggling with that. I feel like a lot of you, this person also realizes that they're not as stable when it comes to relationships. Like they're not so much stable, like as in they're mentally unstable. No, more like stability, like kind of feeling grounded or staying, like actually being committed to something. They're very kind of inconsistent with that. Okay, so it's like there's a sense of powerlessness here when it comes to how much they can kind of commit in the relationship or offer or bring in. It just feels like it's not much, so they don't necessarily feel confident about themselves or things in that sense. I feel like this is somebody that I don't know, kind of like they kind of like are now realizing they didn't necessarily, they neglected you when you needed them or neglected your needs. Okay, it's kind of like you could have been going through some type of a tough time, and rather than have been there for you, they could have really been with somebody else or with doing something else. It's kind of like they really kind of missed the boat on how to read something and do it right, you know. The King of Cups for you with this person. Actually, no, the Queen of Pentacles, and then, yeah, that's why I should do that. I'm trying not to put this over the cards because I usually do that because the colors are so pretty and I want you to see everything, but I forget to kind of jump. So it's usually like this. There. Okay. I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, okay, in terms of what they want you to know or hear or speak, you know, again, I feel like this is somebody that really comes across as very, very kind of, I don't know, it feels like you're both good looking, first of all, very attractive energies, so that's not the problem, but the problem comes by the attraction in temptation, right? So it just feels like somebody is very sorry for being in their ego. Well, not so much I'm sorry for being in my ego, but I'm sorry that I was selfish, or I didn't offer the stability. I focused more about myself. I wasn't there when you needed me. Or I wasn't there to provide you the security that you were looking for. And it's not like I'm sorry, but it's like I'm aware of that is what they want you to know. They want you to understand that they feel it now. They see it. They understand it, and they agonize over it. Okay. Again, I don't feel like this is a ghosting situation. But if you're saying, hey, I haven't talked to this person in like 10 years, they're not, none of that. It's just could be how they're feeling. Maybe some of it won't be communicated to you, but they're just unable to separate from you. I feel like they miss the fact that you brought about a certain sense of class. Okay, so they see you differently. They see you, they really, when they think of you, they really, it makes them realize how much they need to improve, or they kind of like reevaluate things about themselves, not to kind of feel like you have power over them, but it's like more like, oh, I wonder if this is something Cancer would be proud of. This is something Cancer would love to have seen. So it's like they have you in their thoughts a lot, and it's like they want to impress you, but it's like they're not. It's like there's an isolation phase right now taking place, so they're unable to reach you in that sense. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that really also tries to perhaps impress other people, or be in other people's graces, and so therefore they make like lavish decisions, or they go through like lavish experiences. Like they kind of try to, it's like spending what you don't have, or talking something up, but you'll never fulfill it, so it's easy to just kind of talk about it. They come across a little superficial in that way. All right. But I feel like this is somebody, as much as they want to release you, or they have released you, they're unable to cut the strings. Okay, so they're unable to let you go, unable to kind of allow things to be where they are right now. They're not okay with where things are. The King of Cups here, something to watch out for overall here. I feel like this is somebody that has realized that how stingy they were with, like, it's like a valued prize that's no longer there, and it's only missed because it's no longer there. Valued possession or anything like that, not material money, but like something of value. It's like you see something every day, you take it for granted, but when it's not there, it's like, oh my gosh, oh, I can't even believe that. So this is somebody that's really thinking about that. I feel like their mind might be elsewhere or still with other things or people, but their heart is really more with you. If you could only like, realize that or hear them say it, I feel like it would make them feel more more at ease in the fact that, at least that, because they're really, really coming through as compassionate. They have a very soft spot for you here. I feel like they value the love, the balance that you have brought into their life. Okay. You brought a sense of renewal here that can't be matched. And I feel like that's something that this person, it's not that they value it, but it's like they miss it. They want it. They would love to have more of it. It's just, that's where it's at. All right. I feel like somebody that really does feel like whatever has happened in the past can heal, or they would love for it to heal. They want that door open. They want you to keep the door open for them to come back, or for them to stay in your life. They don't want you shutting the door on them. Okay. The Strength card here, in terms of like what their next moves might be, I feel like this is somebody that really wants to do something very brave, very bold, impress you somehow, reach out to you, show you they've changed, prove to you something. I don't know, start going to school, college, something, get a career, get a skill, start something where it's like, oh my gosh, it's going to make your head turn. And they could be achievers. It's not like they're not achievers. They're not just like slumming it. It's not like they could be financially set. They could be well off. They could have a very lavish lifestyle. But whatever it is, they're trying to kind of bring you into the center of it by kind of being like demonstrating something to you, saying, hey, I this is my strength, this is my power, what do you like, really bringing things around. There's a win-win outcome anyway in the forecast, so it's not like it's not gonna be a total shutout, but it's like they're not gonna just walk in easily either. Okay. I do feel like if there's problems here, this is somebody that really wants to kind of get back on it. Okay, and face the problems to come together. So I don't know, let's just say you're not divorced, but you're married, you're separated, or you are in a seriously committed relationship, been living together, but somebody had to move out. The person, whatever it is, the determination of this person is to move back in. Okay. They want to move back in. They want to come back. They want to be all up in it. They may not have their priorities straight, and they may be screw up sometimes, but they're not in a place where it's that, because I don't see a pattern. There's no pattern in this reading, which is good. So this whole lying, cheating, or deception, or whatever karmic lesson you both had to jump into because of deceit, okay, disloyalty. It's not like meant to, it's not showing as a repeat, okay? They just messed up. They messed up and you were not okay with that. All right. So let's see what other messages come out for you or from this person towards you, or how you might be feeling towards them. If you're still with me, thank you so much. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new or returning and you have not subscribed yet. I don't know why. No, I'm just kidding. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I post weekly. Also, what else was I gonna say? I do variety style readings, by the way. So check out the playlists on my channel and let me know in the comments how you're doing, what's going on with you and all that. Comments is open. Everybody is welcome here. All right. So we have I need more time. Love is the answer. We have definitely. If I could be your hero, baby, I told you. If you're still with me, let me know. Type hero or 6. I'm telling you, this person is really trying to. I need time for me. So I need somebody here needs time, and both of them have the number 4. All right, and 4. It's about structure. It's about stability. It's about balance. It's about time. It's like literally time. Okay, somebody needs more time, and I feel like it's just, this is where the reading is kind of hanging right now. It's time. There's gonna be a win-win, but someone needs time. Be more selfish. I just dream and wish for everything. You are right, and nah. So a lot of major bolded cards here for you and your situation. I think we should slow down. Oh, that's your stance, and they are losing, and they do not want to slow down. This person does not want to slow down and take a break or separate completely or detach 100%. Ain't no way this person's ready for that. Alrighty, beautiful Cancer. I love you all, and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. And again, thank you for your time. Bye.